Welcome to Monday Night Lights, NASCAR Racing 2003 season, 80 laps here at Stafford tonight with a 2 times pit stop frequency, with the weather being 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Starting grid is as follows: Andrew Cruz, Michelle Giovannini, Zachary Rains, Blaine Nolan, Sean Ryan, Arthur Zabrin. San Luis Senior did not qualify, but he will start the race. He just showed up a little bit late today. SD_graphics HTX on your Instagram machine, the main sponsor for this league. Quality work over there. Definitely check them out.
Just like I told these boys in the meeting, we don't need anything over the top today. We got a good race car, we got a good driver, we got a good pit crew. All we got to do is just everybody carry the weight. We'll be just fine at the end of this thing. 10-4. Now, bud.
Green flag is in the air in the Stafford race. It gets underway. 80 laps is a long time, but this track here, Stafford Speedway, is a short track. It's a half-mile long, so in retrospect, you can see here from the bird's eye view, the pits are very unique here. We have pit stalls on the right and left of pit road. We will be on pit road later with pit stops to get a closer look at this. Very, very nice design of this track. It is created by Project Short Track, a great addition to the NASCAR 2003 community. They make some great short tracks, very, very realistic. As you can see, they've got every detail you can imagine. They've got the stands, the cracks in the asphalt, the fencing, everything is just unique. And we've got a yellow flag out here now. That'll be lap number 6. The 3 lead cars get into it. Yellow will come out. The 72 cars, 6 laps in, will stay out on the track. Everybody else comes down to the 2-lane pit road. As you can see here, very unique. There's not enough cars here on Monday Night Lights tonight to actually utilize both sides of the pit road, but it is a cool little characteristic of Stafford. As we watch the 7, the 49, the 310, the 44 all coming off pit road, the 42 back there with the 33 as well, all getting tires and probably a little bit of repair. You can see there the 310 is lagging back just a tad. It's he has to go to the end of the longest line because he was the cause of that accident, and he has been penalized for it, just in track position, not at actual point standings or anything. Will not be affected. He was just asked to go to the rear of the field. 72 takes the green flag and will try to hold off Arthur Xavier. Very, very good racing here this evening, as always on Monday Night Lights. Every Monday night, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific time, every Monday. The 72 is able to hold off the 7 for a couple laps anyway, but eventually just gives the lead back. The 7 is very good at this track. This week on Monday Night Lights, we have a special guest. We've actually mic'd up our flagmen that are located around this track. We have the main flagman, and we also have a flagman up on the high tower. They will explain to you the different colors of flags they use and why they might use them. Off to the flag stand.
Hey, you fuckheads, I'm Randy the flag guy. I'm gonna wave the flags at these fuckers and see how they like it. Now, this first flag I'm gonna wave at them is the green flag, and that's the fucking flag that tells you it's time to go. Put the pedal to the metal, and if you're daft, that means you put the goddamn accelerator to the floor. Now, this next flag I'm gonna wave is the aquamarine. I'm waving it at the number 33 in his green-ass car, and I'm waving it at him because I had a roll in the hay with his mom, and it was a scandalous affair, let me say that at the least. Now, this next flag I'm gonna wave is Flame Blast orange flag. Now, that means if these fuckers want to in the pits, they're gonna get a free container of Mountain Dew Live Wire. That's an orange soda for don't know. Now, this next flag is called Obsidian Void. It's way blacker than black. It's too black. You can see it, but it cannot be seen. It's probably best not to look directly into it. It's like a highway that leads to a shadowy tip of reality.
You're on a route to the land of the different, the bizarre, the unexplained. Go as far as you like on this road. Its limits are only those of the mind itself. Ladies and gentlemen, You're entering a wondrous dimension of imagination. Next stop, the Twilight Zone.
My name is Berkey Badil, and I like to wave the flag up here in the high tower. It's real high, and sometimes I crap my pants because I can't make it to the bathroom in time. Here's a flag that means I like ice cream sundaes, and if you don't like ice cream sundaes, you can go straight to hell. That's what I think of people who don't like ice cream sundaes. Go f*** yourself if you don't like ice cream sundaes. You got...
We here at Monday Night Lights do not agree with anything said by Baking Material. To apply for a job in the high tower, please send your resume to the following email address. 39 car of Michele Giovannini in hot pursuit of the 72 car here. Lap number 35. We're creeping up on halfway. Let's crank it up. I'll be quiet right now. Cranker Up is completed. We now watch the number 7 approaching lap traffic right now. He is still about half a second ahead of the 72 car. Giovannini behind him. Now here we see the 310 cuts a tire, and so does the 72, so there must be debris on the track. We're going to take a quick look at the replay here to see actually what happened. Two cars cut their right front tire down. The 310, you can see him hopping right there, and the 72, same thing, hard into the outside wall. So we watch them now try to struggle to get these cars down pit road with very limited steering power on the front end of those things. The following pit stop here happens to be sponsored in part by MC Sarsparilla's brand new album named Enough. Head on over to mcsarspirilla.bandcamp.com and download yourself a copy of that. Leave a donation if you like. Jack man right there, a little bit slow getting that jack underneath the 7.2 car because, well, the tire being flat makes that a little bit of a challenge. This will definitely put the 310 and the 72 behind a little bit, misjudging their pit stops, picking up some debris, cutting down some tires. There is San Luisania in the green car. This whole entire season, his car has glitched. As you can see there, I have the car. It's a green car. Nobody's been able to see it. So that's what it looks like. The mod just defaults back to the Napa cars sometimes. And unfortunately, San probably sees the green car in his own screen, but the rest of us cannot. And we can check out here the number 44 Arthur's brand new paint scheme. Open the door, slow car. That means get the hell out of the way. You're going to get rammed, run, and basically pushed out of the way. Nice new paint job there on the number 44, currently running somewhere in the top 7 because there is 7 cars here at the race tonight. 33 navigates this corner extremely well. Full speed into the wall. Yellow flag comes out. We're probably going to need a coffin, maybe an ambulance. Hard hit in the 33, and he is actually stuck. You can see from this angle in the replay, hops the wall and gets the right front stuck up on top of the retaining wall. Unfortunately, that car will probably not be able to finish the race like that, as only one tire is currently touching the concrete. Welcome, race fans. Napa Racing would like to welcome you as we red flag this race to clean up the mess here. The 33 going head on into the wall. Stafford is a great little short track, and Napa Racing would like to welcome all race fans here tonight. As you can see there, the All-American Series, the Whelen Modifieds. They definitely cruise around the country, and they love coming here. This is a good one for the Whelen Modifieds. Very, very popular track with those guys. Make sure to head on over to greencarpetlawn.care.com if you, your friends, or your family members need some custom fertilization and seeding specialists. Free estimates 860-871-1025 or toll free at 866-94-GREEN. Hit them up. Napa know how. They know how, and you should too. As this race is still under red, they will now allow the cars to come down pit road. As you see, the 72 gets the wave around because he is one lap behind the field after that tire incident. So he will be allowed to go all the way around and get his lap back, put him back on the lead lap. He was only one down, so we're going to watch now as the leaders are allowed to pit under yellow. The red flag has been lifted. San Luis Senior's car has been removed from the road course. He was buried into that wall there pretty good. The red flag means they probably had to do a little bit of repairs to the actual fencing and the walls to make sure the rest of these drivers can finish a safe race. Coming to the green flag, it is in the air, and away we go within the last 10 laps here, lap 72 of 80. The number 7 has been dominating this race, and as you can see, there is 3 cars on the lead lap right now. The 7 of Andrew Cruz, the 39, as we see right there, of Michele Giovannini, and the number 72 behind him of Blaine Donlin on the lead lap. They are able to keep Andrew Cruz in their sights, but they are just not able to catch him. All 3 of these cars are racing a great race, have found a great line, and it's just been a great run. The 42, the 44, the 310, and the 33 are all off the lead lap, but all still keeping pace. As we see Giovannini, he is right on the bumper of the 7, but just cannot get close enough to maybe even upset that car a little bit. You know, being a short track, you can get in there and start bumping and grinding, because that's what fenders are for. As the white flag comes out, we look out the back of the 7 of Andrew Cruz, bringing us down the final lap to the checkered. 72 racing hard in there. And there you go, the winner of Stafford, 80 laps at Stafford on Monday Night Lights, is the number 7 of Andrew Cruz. He is actually the first driver in the Monday Night Lights series to win 2 races. We finally have a double win. Andrew Cruz right there, Giovannini, Blaine Donlin. We got Ryan Xavier Rains and Louis Senia. Had some issues there with the flux capacitor, probably not charging at 1.21 gigawatts, so he was unfortunately had to retire from the race after 7 races. Andrew Cruz leads the points. Donlin and Rains are within 1 point of each other. Sean Ryan in 4th. Xavier Hudson, who did not show up tonight unfortunately, and Giovannini holding on to 7th. Must-win situation for Liam Tingley, who is also not here tonight. San Luis Senior both tied for 8th place with 56 points. After 7 weeks out of the 10. Yeah, completely out of championship contention. Molina, Chairman Degenhardt, Junior Estes, Emerson, Billy Wilson and Zanstra all eliminated from the points. Race number 8 is coming up next Monday. Suzuka Circuit, we go to Japan. Iowa, and then Rockingham is the final race of the season. With the standings being pretty close, Cruz is about 40 points in front, but you never know what can happen. There's 3 races to go. SD Graphics presents Monday Night Lights every Monday night at 4 p.m. Pacific Time. That would be 7 p.m. Eastern. This race took place on the 9th of November 2020. Race number 7 is in the books. Thanks to MC Sarsparilla for providing the musical things for you to listen to tonight. Head on over to mcsarsparilla.bandcamp.com for all kinds of tunes and a brand new album, because that's what you got to do. Make sure you donate a little bit of dough if you like it. We'll see you next week. Thank you for watching. Have good mosh pit.